Hello everyone and welcome back to another scrapbook busting session, but this one is Decorate Your Life edition. Yes, I recently shared my folio album using the Little Princess collection, and as you guys know, when you create an album you have a lot of offcuts, and I have been diligently working on addressing all those offcuts and creating something, and I think this is going to be my new jam. So before we get into how all the things that I did with my offcuts, I did want to show you the pen put together. Isn't she gorgeous? Absolutely love her. Loki's in the back room hanging out in my spare bedroom on neighborhood watch. So he's back there just barking away. I don't know why. Anywho, isn't she pretty? Now this is available in Sandi's store, and I'll leave a link to her pen kits where you can find them and shop. I also put together the keychain, and I had some extra beads from previous kits from her, so I did add that. I did want to use everything that she included in there. Sorry about that. I had to go see what was his issue. But she did send more beads than I can fit on the flat pin. So I pulled out one of my own, and I pulled out an extra bead and some jump rings and just made it really fun and cute for the summer. So there she is, and I'll leave a link in my description box for that as well. You'll also find in my description box all links to Decor8yourlife.com as well as her Etsy shop. I will also leave links for the collection that I'm featuring here, which is mainly My Little Princess. But I'll also leave a direct link for the one, the Cutie Patooties, which amazingly enough, I didn't have a lot of scraps making that journal. I used them all in the journal. And then I also pulled out a previous kit that she had. This is not. And this was absolutely amazing as well. It was called She Said Yes. And I had some offcuts there from the album I made. And I made some bookmarks out of them. So let's get into the My Little Princess. So I had some larger pieces, and I did another one of these little pockets and made some tags out of them. Very, very pretty. That was the bigger pieces. And then I also made some mini slimline cards. Now these are 3x6, and they're super cute. Added some drills from my stash, a word sentiment that says, "You make my world happy." I did this one where it says, "Make a wish." I did this one again, "You make my world happy." I went landscape depending on the direction of my scrap. So I have some landscape and some vertical. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And then I have this one, these two. This is There Is No One Like You. And then this one I added some pink drills. This one I did a little darker burgundy, gold, gold, and gold. So those were the slimline cards that I did, the mini ones. And then I did a bunch of note cards with my smaller scraps. And these are 3x3. And using the same, this is a stash busting or scrap busting. I just pulled out a few supplies and let the scraps dictate what direction I was going in. So this one says "Make a Wish," and then the same sentiments: "You make my world happy," leave a little sparkle. This one says "Happy birthday," "Make a wish," enjoy, "There's no one like you," leave a little sparkle, and "Have a magical day." And I think those came out super cute, and I'll make the envelopes when I'm ready to use them. And then I had some other kind of scraps. These were longer. So I made these little booklets. Very simple. And they have a Velcro closure. Ooh. Oh, I think I destroyed this one. All right, I have to rethink this. But there's that one. I'm just very rough. Here we go. See, they do work. I guess I didn't press that one down. And it happens, guys, it happens. And then I stapled these on the inside. We have that one, then we have this one. This one has a few more pages, a little thicker. Something easy that you can slip in your bag and just kind of take with you on the go. So I made a bunch of those. And then this one, yeah, this is the one I have to fix. So let me put that off to the side because I don't want to confuse it. God forbid I give it to someone. I'll be devastated. And then I did these going, like, what do they call those? Reporters notebooks that they go up. So you have this one. And then we have that one. I did make some more bookmarks using the longer strips. And then I had these smaller pieces. And I made these little scratch pads. And these are the offcuts from when I made these. And I think these are super cute and fun. So I made a bunch of those. Use some flowers and twine out of my stash. Lots and lots. And then I got to the smaller pieces. So I did a bunch of whale tail tabs in all directions. So some of them can go sideways like that. Some of them can go on the top, but a bunch of different offcuts from the collection. And you can't even tell what part of it is for the most part. So very versatile, very useful for a multitude of projects. I did some of these to use as embellishments. So there were some pieces that I can just salvage the little princess in there. And I can use that for cards as well. Look at the cute little animals. So the piece wasn't big enough for me to do anything substantial, but it was enough for me to punch out the little images. And you can see I have a whole bunch of the little girls. There's another one. And the bunnies. And then I had some neutral ones of the florals. And there goes another bunny. And then the image was so wonky, or the piece of scrap was so wonky that I just decided to fussy cut what I can get out of that scrap piece of paper. So got those. And then I had this. This is the top of the cover, one of the designs, and it says My Little Princess, or it says Little Princess. Yeah, Little Princess. And I just decided to make a quick little scratch pad here for my desk where I can just write measurements, something really fast, and then remove the staples, add some more scraps, and just keep it here on my desk. So there it is. This is everything that I have created using the scraps of the My Little Princess collection. Like I said, all links will be in my description box below. This was an amazing weekend of just scrap busting. And I even went into my white scraps and managed to pull out some card bases. So let me know what you think. Don't forget, you will find everything linked in the description box below. Can't wait to get started with the new collections. Oh my gosh, wait until you see, guys. Wait until you see. But anywho, as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to go and don't forget to use my discount code, Dalia15. It'll save you 15% off. She is having a sale currently on her website and Etsy shop. It'll save you an additional 15% off the sale price, guys. That is amazing. So check out the link in my description box, and I will see you real soon. Take care now. Bye.